for meeting with us.
Sure.
So first off, just wanted to agree, no Avengers spoilers in this interview, all right?
Yeah, agree. We haven't seen it.
It'll be very difficult for us to spoil it.
Yeah, you
Sign
too.
here. Witness. So you want to take the first one?
Yeah, okay. So, by the way, this is Jared.
That one's Michaela.
And,
This is Zach.
Yeah, okay. That's my dad. And who are you?
and let's see. Oh yeah, how are you guys enjoying your time in Austin and the Moontower Comedy Festival?
So far, so good. Super fun. I've been to Austin a handful of times.
It's my second time.
Awesome.
What we do today, we got some really good tacos.
And I rode a scooter, and
For the first time?
no, but I do like riding it here because it's flatter than LA. So I appreciate my ability to actually ride.
Yeah.
So this one's a two-parter. Do you guys like actual musicals, or do you guys just like singing? And what's your favorite musical starring a Marvel character? Real or made up?
Okay.
Great question. We do
Yes,
actually like
we
musicals.
do actually like musicals. Is there another actual musical starring a Marvel character that isn't Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark? That's the only one that I can think of. And I don't think that's not my favorite.
No, mine would be like Hulk. Hulking around.
Hulking around is good. I'm a big fan of Thor and the multicolored Rainbow Bridge.
Nice.
Okay, how long have you been doing improv, solo and as a team?
We've both been doing improv in some way since high school, and then seriously since post-college. And then we met in 2011 and performed as part of a larger team, and then slowly became a writing duo, and still perform both just the two of us for Off Book, our podcast, and then also still on bigger teams.
So over a decade.
Yeah, a long time.
My dad says that musicals and Marvel movies are gay, but he says when his generation says that it has nothing to do with homosexuality. So thoughts?
I would say you still can't say it.
Yeah.
I would say, Dad, you can't use it.
That's what I say.
Yeah, you can't.
Sorry if that word was like fun. I get it, but we can't anymore.
Yeah, don't get to subject a whole people to being a pejorative. But not gonna hold you for the crimes in the past. So we'll just go forward. And I would say neither are a category of people.
What was the actual question? I forgot.
Musicals and Marvel movies.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
They're both great. If you
Sorry,
like
Dad.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, for people who aren't familiar with your podcast, what's the best way for someone to check it out?
Sure. The best way to check out our podcast is to download it and listen to it and do it. If you're not familiar with it, it's an improvised musical. So we have an accompanist who is very, very talented, also improvising, making everything up on the spot. We have a guest most of the time, and that is just called Off Book the Improvised Musical, and it can be found on your phone if your phone is a smartphone and capable of downloading podcasts. It's there.
Or on a computer.
Or on Spotify.
I would say if you want to just like scroll and see if you see a title that jumps out at you, or a description, or a guest, and that might be your way in. But the guest might be different for anybody. So.
Yeah, if you know like SNL, Taran Killam did one recently. If you watch The Good Place, Darcy Carden did one. If you watch Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Rachel Bloom's in there. Just see what sparks joy for you.
Yeah,
Start there.
Marie Kondo it.
Yeah.
So I'm 20 years old. I just started doing improv with my troupe at UT last year.
Awesome.
My dad says I'm getting too old for Marvel movies. But what do you think?
Never too old for a Marvel movie.
Yeah. This is the last one ever, though, right? It's the end of the game, and there's no more.
They're definitely not making more.
They're not going to make
They're
more.
definitely not going to continue to make billions of dollars here and overseas.
So I don't think that choice is up to you. I think it's being made for you.
Yeah,
This is the last
It's
Marvel
definitely over now.
Yeah, that's what he thinks.
Tell us about the Calendar album. Do you have a favorite line from one of your tracks?
Ooh, good question.
That's a great question.
The Calendar album is Zach and I's first album of written music that we put together that is like representative of both this like 7 years we've been working together, and then also some tracks we wrote specifically for the album. My favorite line might be you can live on luck and wit and Irish charm, but you'll die in a fire without a smoke alarm.
Yeah, I think mine is every house is a mansion, but every mansion is not a house.
What is blouse?
What is blouse?
What is
I still don't know to this day.
It's a mystery we're trying to solve.
Have you ever heard your dad talking to his friends, and he's all like, "Yeah, if I didn't have kids, I'd at least be a staff writer for some Aaron Sorkin show by now. But I guess writing this local magazine's okay." Like, has that ever happened to you?
I mean, no, but I feel like your dad might be putting undue pressure on you. I
Yeah.
just want to encourage you to sort of separate,
Make your own path.
sort of. Yeah.
Don't hold any guilt for being in your dad's life.
I feel like a lot of the people who wrote for Aaron Sorkin shows probably do have kids, so maybe that's not the issue.
All right, great, thanks.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we want to thank you for your time.
But how many years is it okay to blow off going to your kids' play to quote work on your book? Huh? Like how many years?
No years.
Not here.
No years.
What play was it?
It was the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
Oh, no years.
And I was Barfay, so.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. So yeah, like it's been 5 years. Like, where's the book, Dad? You know, where's the book?